Morocco. Where is it? Morocco is a country in Africa. It is a little smaller than the country of Spain. Morocco is located in northwestern Africa, just west of Algeria. An area called Western Sahara lies along its southern border. Morocco has coasts along both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. These two bodies of water are connected by a narrow channel called Strarabat of Gib- Gibraltar. Gibraltar. Just across the Strait of Gibraltar from Morocco lies Spain. It is the closest point. Spain is only about 13 kilometers away from Morocco. The capital of Morocco is Rabat. Rabat is on the Atlantic coast where Bongrang River meets the sea. Rabat is an old country that has been around since the 1700s. In the past, Rabat was a major Moroccan port, and from the 17th to the 19th centuries, pirates lived in Rabat and its nearby sister city of Saleh. The pirates raged the seas from North Africa to the shores of European countries such as Spain, Italy, England, and Ireland. People. Morocco is home to a little more than 33 million people. Most people are of Berber, or Arab descent. Almost two-thirds of them live in cities like Rabat, Casablanca, and Tangier. Tourism is huge in Morocco. The mining, manufacturing, and communications industries are also major areas of employment for Moroccans. About one-third of the people in Morocco work in farming. Morocco stands out among neighboring countries because many areas can grow crops well due to its mild climate and fertile land. In other areas of Morocco, farmers don't have enough water for their crops. City life in Morocco is comfortable for most people. There is more of a social culture, and many men like to go to cafes and watch soccer. The most popular sport in Morocco today. People in cities enjoy seeing movies, going to restaurants, and shopping. Islam is an official religion, and 99% of Moroccans are Muslim. The laws of Islam are important to Morocco's sociality. In 2004, the Moroccan government changed some of its laws to give women some rights. As a result, Morocco is more open to the idea of equality to women than some other Arab countries. Land. There are many mountains in Morocco. The two major mountain ranges are the Atlas Mountains and the Rif Mountains. The Atlas Mountains run north-south through the middle of Morocco. The Rif Mountains run along the Mediterranean coast. Mount Toubkal is the highest mountain in Morocco. It is 4,165 meters high. A lot of rain and snow fall in the mountains, therefore, Morocco has many streams running through its lands. Along the coast, temperatures are between 18 degrees Celsius and 28 degrees Celsius. But the inland areas get more extreme temperatures. The summers where there are hot, often more than 35 degrees Celsius, and the winters can be freezing cold. In the late spring and early summer, a hot wind called Sharqi blows out of the Saharan desert to the south. The Sharqi increases temperatures, often causing heat waves as high as 41 degrees Celsius. The landscape is more in Morocco varies based on the climate because the grow forests grow where the climate is mild. In some high mountain areas, argan trees make up the forest. The argan tree only grows in Morocco. It is valuable because it produces a nut that people use to make cooking oil and some other products, unlike the more forested areas. The Saharan part of this country has little plant life except oases. There are several in Morocco. History: King Idris I came first came to Morocco from the Middle East to found a Muslim dynasty more than 1200 years ago. Later, Muslim kingdoms from the region controlled parts of what is today Spain until the 1492. In the 1800s, European countries began to gain power in Morocco. Spain established control of the Moroccan coast in 1884, and the remainder of the country came under French control in 1912, following civil unrest in Morocco. When Morocco came under French control, the French promised to share their military strength and protect the standing of the Moroccan royal house. Morocco was under French rule until it became free from France in 1956. Today, Morocco has both a king and a prime minister. And then in 1970s, Spain gave the desert area of the Western Sahara to Morocco and Mauritania. Since there, Morocco has fought armed battles with Algeria and Western Saharan groups over this land. The area is a harsh desert, but beneath the barren landscape lie valuable minerals, which can make the country that controls them rich. Morocco claims the controls of the Western Sahara, but many people still question its claim today. Animals: huge flocks of birds travel through Morocco, especially in the winter months. These birds, which include herons, flamingos, ducks, and storks, enjoy visiting Morocco's waterways. Single-horned camels thrive in Morocco. They play an important part of the country's tourist industry. Visitors can take a ride through the countryside on a camel. In addition to the impressive kinds of bird life, Morocco is home to a monkey called Barbary macaque. Macaques live in Morocco's forests. Barbary macaques also live across the St. Gibraltar and Spain and are the only monkeys that live in Europe. The Morocco's deserts dwell fence fox. Fence fox are the smallest fox in the world. They sleep during the day and come out at night in order to beat the desert heat. An unusual spider with an interesting way of traveling also lives in the Sahara. When it feels danger, it slings itself and over the end in a movement called flick-flack. The spider can travel forward or back, and even uphill using this move, and at an impressive speed, 2 meters per second, twice as fast as it usually travels. However, the flipping requires so much energy that the spider can only do it a couple times a day, or it will die. Food: Morocco is famous around the world for its food, which includes Spanish, French, Berber, and Arab flavors. A tiny round pasta called couscous is popular on Moroccan foods. Vegetables such as tomatoes, onions, peppers, and eggplant are also common, along with many kinds of fruit. The flavors of garlic, olives, lemons, and spices are often present in Moroccan food. Kebabs are popular, as is a labzou that people serve for a Muslim holiday called Ramadan. People in Morocco also enjoy eating picky on meat, especially when baked into a light sugar-topped pastry called basutla. In areas along the coast, people also eat fish often. To wash down their meals, people in Morocco often choose a sweet mint tea or black coffee. Conclusion: Morocco is a country that many people consider a, a gateway in Africa and Europe. It has a long history and many beautiful kinds of land. From snow-capped mountains to sandy beaches to lush forests and desert dunes, these lands provide homes to many interesting animals. Rabat and the other cities on the coast have mild climates along with refreshing ocean breezes. Many people in those cities live comfortably, enjoy many different activities and the world famous foods and their beautiful homeland.